Awful clap. Don't.
Hello and welcome to another friendly Jar Blab on Jar Media. I am Alexander.
I'm Ruben.
There's Ruben over
That's
there.
it. My name isn't many syllables, so.
Yeah. Normally Alex. I just like saying Alexander every now and again.
Cunt.
Mm-hmm. Synonymous with cunt, Alexander. Alexander the cunt. So this episode's subject for this wonderful blob.
I don't know what it is yet, by the way.
This one I've kept secret.
Apparently it's going to be extra controversial.
It's similar to the "Are you naked when you're wearing socks?" discussion, along those lines.
Nudity to me is when your knob's out, when your ass is out.
When your private areas are
that's
exposed.
nudity to me, pretty much.
Yeah, I think I'm with you on that.
Yeah. That's...
So this subject comes from Reddit, Jar Reddit, where you can submit your questions.
On the Jar Reddit.
A bag full of sand.
Mm.
If you cloned yourself and had sex with your clone, would it be classed as gay or masturbation? Well, I'm adding this in, or neither.
Mm-hmm. I think it'd be classed as gay, because masturbation is that entity itself.
Yeah, I feel like...
Not just a separate entity that is literally you.
You can masturbate someone, though, can't you? Right?
Well, no, because then it becomes...
What does it become?
Well, we just call it like a hand job or fingering, don't we, for
but
fuck's sake?
But like the technicality of it.
Because there is another word, but I don't know it. Hang on.
You're going to search it.
Yes.
I've made the jokes about cloning and pounding my clone before. But there's actually a subset of this question that I've thought about for a long time too. That we'll delve into once you've found the answer to this one. Not sure what you're going to find. I'm not sure what you're trying to think of. Pussy touching. So if I jerked you off, that
wait.
What?
You can masturbate someone else.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, obviously.
I thought the idea of the word masturbation was literally to do with oneself. Was it just the act of using your hand or something?
I think it must be something to do with the hand.
Right, let's just do definition of masturbate.
It must be, because as soon as like any other thing is involved, if your winky or privates are involved, then it becomes sex. If your mouth's involved.
Stimulate one's genitals with one's hand for sexual pleasure.
Okay.
Stimulate the genitals of someone to give them sexual pleasure.
Which means...
They masturbated each other in the long grass below the tennis courts. Is the example Google gave me.
That's a really strange example. Public sex.
Quite raunchy.
Yeah, I'm into that one.
Shut up. I know you are. You witnessed it. IHE witnessed a public fuckfest.
Really bad fuckfest. I'd recommend that, but that was a good one. Seriously.
So, I guess it is gay, and it's masturbation. Wait, hang on. Are you fucking them, or are you? If you're jerking them off, then it's
it just
masturbation.
says and had sex with your clone.
Well, then that's just gay sex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it morally correct? Though, is the question.
Sure.
Is it not almost like fucking your own your twin? Sorry.
No, because it's literally you.
It's literally you.
Well, it depends on the clone.
But
do we clone personalities here?
Once you clone, I don't. As far as I'm aware, a human hasn't been successfully cloned before. In which case, surely it would be another one of you, but it's still another one of you with its own morality and
Would you fuck you?
Honestly? No. Don't think so.
No,
I don't think I would want to. I think it'd be weird.
Well, because I think like people are like, yeah, I'd do it, but then when it comes to it, you'd be like, hey, I guess should we just be friends?
Yeah.
You know, me and me.
Do you
Yeah, you and you.
Why don't you just give me an intimate massage instead? Like,
yeah.
Can you like wipe my ass for me and stuff? We can wipe each other's ass. Is that what an intimate
massage is for you, Alex?
They're separate. These two
someone
things
wipes your ass.
No, I was.
Come here.
I was trying to separate
my ass.
That's how the massage ends. That's what my version of a happy ending is.
So when you're done, just massaging the whole like back and you get down to sort of the ass and thighs, you just get a nice bit of tissue and just all the way up.
An Andrex wet wipe.
And that marks like the massage being over.
Mm-hmm.
When the crack is wet, then I can't think of anything that rhymes. Whatever.
Yeah.
I just need to move my leg. So.
So it's just gay sex then.
It's just gay sex. It's just gay sex. Homosexual. This chair is so loud. Sex. Yeah. That was
So neither of us would do that.
Yeah, that was solved quite quickly.
Yeah, it's not really it's not masturbation unless you got them to jerk you off.
Yeah.
In which case, I don't think they'd want to. If I'm this kind of unsure about it, I'm sure my clone would be too. What if it was your evil clone? Coming off of this, though, I actually do have a similar type question, which I've always wondered.
So I just saw something funny where COD has like been sort of doing really similar stuff to Halo. I'll show you in a sec after this Blab.
Yeah. So, some people can suck themselves off.
Yeah.
What's that?
Do you know who can do that?
Who?
We talked about it on stream, didn't we? Max, Mama Maxi can do that.
Oh yeah, he said
He has
that on
that
the Hobbit
condition where
Supercast.
his chest is like slightly concave,
Yeah.
so he's able to go around.
He said he's never done it to completion though. He just like tried it or something.
Mm-hmm.
Is it?
Who
What
wouldn't
is
try
that then?
Self-fellatiating. Self-fellatio, that's what that is.
Is it a bit gay though to come in your own mouth?
No, because it's your own dick.
You don't think that's a bit weird?
It's a bit weird, yeah, but not gay, is it?
I don't know, man. It depends what you're thinking about. How you doing it? Yes, Johnny Depp.
I suppose it is. Depends what you think about. If you're just thinking about like sucking your own dick, it's just kind of a weird one, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. What's the answer? Because to me,
there's a lot of things going on. If you haven't getting a blowjob, because it's not like. I suppose you enjoy it on the one level of I guess it feels good and it's not you doing it.
Yeah.
It's someone else.
Yeah.
So then if you're doing it, you've lost that of it, and it's only like that it technically feels good.
Let alone how much fucking.
What if you're like if you're sucking your dick and you're like watching some blowjob porn like this, looking up, like to try and watch some blowjob porn to imagine it being like them doing it? It's still you. That it's just that one seems weird to me. Certain kind of person.
Especially when you splooge in your mouth, like. Come on, man. Drinking your own slurm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I'm not down with that. Even if I could do it, I would never do that. Like, can you imagine how fucking awkward it would be?
You're gonna go and like spit your cum out.
Not awkward as in like awkward, but like physically awkward to actually do.
Because like, I mean, think about like you've just got all this cum in your mouth. The finish is over, the buzz is gone, and you're just like, I've just got cum in my mouth.
I'm bent over sucking my own dick.
Yeah, you snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh,
the second after you slurm the cum down.
Yeah,
you just hate yourself suddenly.
Yeah, you're like, oh, that was awful.
And you post on Twitter, I just sucked my own dick, everybody. If you could, would you tweet it?
It's hard enough not crying after sex as it is.
Exactly, yeah.
So
that immediate come down, it would be like, this is kind of cool while you're doing it. Then after your mouth is just seeping.
Imagine getting caught.
Yeah. Yeah.
What, like your dad just walks in and just like, I can do that too, son, and walks away.
Like father, like son. And then he walks out.
The sins of the father.
What if you like knelt down and was like, son, you're doing it wrong, and he like grabs the back of your head and your butt, and it's just like and does it bro. Bro, thanks, Dad.
That's horrible.
It's horrible on its own.
For a start, I can't even imagine bending that far.
Exactly, yeah. Not that flexible.
Because I can't.
Start doing yoga.
I mean, I can touch my toes, with my legs straight, and you do that thing that you put your thumb like really far down to your wrist or something. You can do that. Apparently, that's like a flexibility thing. But can't suck my own knob.
You ever tried though?
It's also tiny. I haven't seen my dick in years, Alex.
You've tried though. You've never tried to see how far down you can go.
Well, my knob's never been out. I've seen how close I can get my face there, but it's not very far.
Can some women lick their own puss?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I want to say I've actually witnessed. I want to say I've seen that. Not like first hand, by the way. I haven't seen it first.
In pornography.
Yeah, I want to say.
Is that just as
it's
weird?
It's more like a thing you'd see on like 4chan than it is like you go out your way to find it.
Yeah, like a funny video.
And I want to say I've seen it as a funny video. I want to say.
Is that as weird as slurming in your own mouth?
Yeah.
You reckon?
How many How many women can you think of that would like, you know, want to just have like a mouthful of their own pussy juice? How many?
You just said it's like it comes from your own body. It's your own shit.
I suppose it'd be that thing of like, you know, then afterwards you'd just be like, wouldn't you?
I don't know if for women it's the same as men, where a second after you finish, you want to kill yourself.
You know, I just have that anyway. Like, you know,
Well, it's like twice as bad.
It's taken me years to suppress that, you know. And now I don't feel it. I don't feel the notion of, man, I want to die.
Now you're just comfortably numb.
Comfortably numb.
After sucking my own knob.
I don't suck my own knob, Alex.
That's the new one. Wait, so you know Christians, right?
Yeah.
They're not allowed to masturbate.
Well, no, I think some of them don't, but no, it's kind of like a
Is it just masturbate though? What if you could suck your own knob, but it'd be like, it's okay, Mom, I'm sucking my own knob. Like your mum comes in, very Christian family, to see their son,
Alex, I don't know.
who's sucking his own knob, and it's like, first you have to kind of praise him for having the ability.
I don't know. I don't fucking know.
I think every male has tried at some point just to see how far they can get down.
But like you never consider like, what if you can reach? You don't know what you'd do if you could reach. You'd be like, well, would I put it in my mouth or not?
There's a certain type of person who you can imagine being like, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I do it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Suck my own knob all the time.
Hell yeah, I'd have to suck my own knob.
But that's also the same kind of person who would love to fuck their own clone.
Mm-hmm. Just sexual deviance, you know.
Yeah, a different type of sexual deviant. There's a myriad of different deviants.
It's like a deviant art.
Deviant art is very deviant, to be honest.
It's fucking terrible.
I'm sure there's lots of vor sucking your own knob porn, Sonic the Hedgehog shit on deviant art.
I actually saw some on my Twitter feed today from bad Sonic fan art.
What's some vor?
It was a really giant, like, ass sort of Cream the Rabbit
God damn.
pushing a really giant, fat Amy Rose into like this like hole, and she could barely fit. It's just like stupid.
So I think that's that question answered. What do you think in the comments below? We do not condone.
What is there to
sucking
think
your knob.
about? You know, there.
Somebody write a 1,000-word essay in the comments about if sucking your own knob is gay or not.
If you do, we'll and it's good, we'll print you your very own jar T-shirt. It'll be the only jar T-shirt in existence.
No, we'll do a job that where we just read this essay.
Yeah, all that.
The sucking your own knob essay.
Yeah. Yeah. Do it. Do it. Someone wants to do it.
We'd actually do that.
Yeah.
Has to be 1,000 words though. We will check it.
Yeah.
999 is not enough.
Yeah, you can go over 1,000 by a bit if you want.
Only by a bit though.
Yeah. You know, within 100 words.
And then
go
don't
to
just
1,000 to 1.
Don't just write pussy 1,000 times. That doesn't count. Will be ignored.
Don't write pussy like for the bulk of it at all. Basically, you know, you said 1,000 times, so I might do it 999.
Like it actually has to be
an essay. You know, with a start and an end.
Yep.
And reasons about
conclusion.
Stuff. You know. A conclusion. Yeah. There has to be an initial libido and then a conclusion. Let's end this here.
Libido. Bring it back to sex.
Have you got more to talk about?
No.
Okay.
I'm done.
Sex. Everybody.
Right, now suck my knob.
Sucking your own dick.
Job done. I'm going to end it now. Knobsucker.com.